Right, are we here? Are we on? Are we hopefully going to be here? Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Queensville this afternoon. Another live edition of the show. Yes, I'm trying to do as many of these as I can before we get to a certain event happening on the 24th of next week. Yes, because as you all know, that Queensday is coming up very, very soon, and I've got a lot of things to say about that actually first. That it's been a cavalcade week for me. It has been a cavalcade week for me, though. It's just been a complete madness this week. Last week was just last week wasn't too bad. It was okay. I managed to get things done on the social side of stuff, and then I spent a lot of time doing videos, and editing's been still processing stuff going on. You know, usual stuff going on. Stuff. So welcome, subscribers, likers, haters. Do you know what really pisses me off? Of every single video I've done on this channel is people disliking videos. I said in the past that that people who dislike Queensville are either are not interested in the channel or are not interested in anything of Queensville's videos. And now I still kind of really think that is a little bit deceptive of people doing that. So whoever you are disliking videos on the channel, well, you're either just idiots or just not really interested in what we are interested in Queen. Maybe you're not Queen fans. But right now, I mean, I have had a look at it last week, and the figures were going a little bit up and down last week, and they were going a little bit crazy. So I kind of really thought, well, if they want to start doing that, then go somewhere else and watch somebody else's channel. It's just like, yeah, you know. But you know, but that's people in general anyway. Right. First of all, let's talk about Queensday. Right, Queensday is officially next Saturday. Next Saturday, we've got a massive, massive day happening. Next Saturday, officially on One TV Live, is Queensday. Now, just to put everything in perspective first, I also need to show you the page of Queensday's page onto Facebook. Now, I've also got an... Oh, hang on. Stop. I've also got an exclusive announcement to make as well, which you guys will never believe what I've done yesterday. And you guys will be very impressed with what I've done. So, because we have got the page up now, we can now show you Queensville's Facebook page. Queensday is officially happening next week, 24th September. I do urge you guys to tune in on the day. It is going to be flippin' fantastic. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. This event has reached over, and this is what I'll say now. Since a posting that happened a month ago, it's reached 150 people. Now, I have to say, that is great. That is really, really great. Now, I have invited a few friends to come onto the page. Now, the only thing is people can't come because, obviously, they've got other things to happen on a Saturday. I know Saturday weekends are kind of a little bit difficult. So, Saturday will be even better for people to come along. I have to say, guys, I had a great response from this. People are loving it. Everybody likes it. And they can't wait for it. So, as from next week, next Saturday night, we go live. And we do this for real. Yes, I am so excited to do this. I've got a full day planned of so many things that I can't cram into this video. But as you may notice in the previous Queensville, I have said that this thing is going to, excuse me, this thing is going to be really, really a brilliant day indeed. So all Queen fans, I have to say, you must tune in on the day on Vaughan TV. The other thing I have to say that I'm very happy about, I couldn't believe this happened yesterday. For the first time ever, if you guys can't get on the Vaughan TV, we've got something extra special for you guys. Queensville has now got a Facebook Live page. It has. Yesterday, I had the proud achievement of going live for the first time ever on Facebook, and I loved it. And it was basically just a test to just see how the video was. I've reached over 45 views for that video. And it was the first live stream I did on that, and I loved doing it. Now, needless to say, I might be going to do that a couple of weeks because, you know, keep you updated on Queensday and Queensville's thing. Because I know that YouTube has been a popular thing for me to do. They now decided that instead of doing Queensville on here, Queensville will now happen, the blogs and stuff will happen on my Facebook page. So that means that I can go live on Facebook and I can talk to everybody and the Queen fans on Facebook and my friends as well, which is so brilliant. So I fixed it all anyway. You can't do it through this because you can't do it through XSplit. I'd love to do it through XSplit. Still haven't figured out that yet. You can't do it through XSplit. You got to do it through OBS. And the realized OBS actually streamed it so nice yesterday. So I have to say, praise down to them guys. The reason I'm saying that I might be broadcasting live on Facebook is we might be able to do it live. We might be able to do Queensday live on Facebook. That's something I have to sort out. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be, if it'll work. I don't know if it'll happen. But if it does happen, then you guys can watch Queensday live on Facebook. And I've just planned the whole weekend, without going anywhere, without any interruptions. I've managed to get the whole weekend free. So we're basically going to be doing this all day. So it's going to be cool. 11 o'clock in the morning till 12 at night. It's going to be a long, long day. But for what it's worth, nothing but videos, documentaries, films, Queen's best hits of the world. I'm actually in production doing a video this week of doing Queen's greatest hits. But not as the DVD version. I'm doing it totally brilliant. I've got a great an hour-long video that I'm producing at the moment, which is not a top 10 list, but a kind of a video that for Angry Penguin's side, but not Angry Penguin, but for Queensville. Now I can't do that video I can't upload that video to YouTube. Reasons being copyright issues. That's the video that I'm really going to do. Now, as happening from this week, now I'll tell you what, I've literally just had just a great last week trawling through every single King of Queen, and I've been on the hunt of a hunt of Queen's really amazing things of it. So I've managed to get a hold of some Queen stuff. I've managed to also get a hold of. I'm very hopefully on the day we might be able to get a hold of Jim Jenkins again for a little interview for just about a few minutes. I don't know if there's any plans, if he's going away or anything, but I want to get informed with him next week. Apart from that, guys, I've had a great response from people over on the Queen's page. On Queensville has been brilliant this week. I've had loads more views of Queensville, which has been getting so good, and everything else is great in it. One thing I must point out, if you see this thing here that says tickets available, don't just ignore that. It's free. Okay, it's free to watch. You're not purchasing anything. Okay, it's all free to watch, and it's absolutely going to be great. So we're live from 11 AM on the 24th of September, next Saturday, to the 25th, which is going to be at midnight. At midnight, that's when we finish. As I say, we've got 12 hours of Queen. 12 hours of Queen. Bonus thing, the pub quiz that was supposed to be arranged for this event, I'm still looking into that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll see. We'll see how things progress throughout the day on that thing anyway from this. So guys, make sure you're here next Saturday to watch Queensday live. It's going to be the biggest event ever for all Queen fans, and it's just going to be so cool. Let's say we're going to be starting at 11 because we've got like an hour's worth of audio clips from Queen's archives and stuff, and I've managed to get a few things off David R. Fuller. I've managed to get a few things from my own personal collection. I've also got a exclusive mix to play of Queen versus Jackie Raw, which is a match I put together, and that's something I have to work on again because the mix that I did originally worked bloody fantastic, but it was out of sync a bit. But I have to work on that again. So there's a new thing called I Believe in Magic. It's going to be a brilliant thing that will open up the whole day of Queen. I've got a video to sort out this week. I've also got some productions inside as well. So I'm going to be so busy next week. So can't wait for next Saturday. Absolutely going to love it. But moving on now to Queen news this week, and there's a lot of stuff happening this week. With this month is better actually because this month of Queen news has been just so awesome, and Queen news this week has been so brilliant. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this fantastic thing happening soon, which I'm happy to say that this thing is the best thing we've ever heard. And Chris has posted this to me. I got the video on YouTube the other day. I watched the video, and Brian has just been very good at it. There's also going to be, and I think, as I understand, NASA.com is doing a live stream of this as well for the first time. But they haven't said when it's going to happen, obviously. But anyway, I'll just read this. This is obviously announced the asteroid 17473, which is Mercurys Comet. And I tell you what, if I had a telescope and saw this, I would have loved it. But apparently it's going to be next year that you'll be able to see the comet. But the first time it's going to be launched, it will be live on NASA's website, and they're all going to launch it straight to the Earth. So it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Anyway, so he was talking via a film message on Queen's Brian May last Sunday, September the 4th. Announced asteroid 17473, Mercury's own special Freddie's honour. He's happy to announce that the NASA, the IAU-MPC has today designated asteroid discovered in 1991, which is pretty interesting, in Freddie's name. Blah, 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 what else is happening a bit and stuff. Right, where's Freddie's asteroid? It is in the main asteroid belt outside the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, and it's about 3.5 kilometers across. It has been an albedo of about 0.3, which means it only reflects about 30% of the light that falls on it. Like many asteroids, it's a dark object rather than a cinder in space viewed from the Earth. It is more than 10,000 times fainter than you can see by the eye. So you need a fair-sized telescope to see it. And by a fair-sized telescope, you might have to buy one. We have a nice certificate of adoption that's issued by the IAUMP, and it says this name is in honor of Freddie Mercury, which with the following criterion. Freddie Mercury was a British songwriter for a long time. It says Mark Blue was the one who provided the contact of the observer, and also went to Brian Skiff from the Lowell Observatory, and also it is just so cool. So I tell you what, right now, if you have got the money to spend on a telescope, you're going to need a bloody big one, or one that you're going to see the comet obviously from it. Now, I don't have a telescope, obviously, because I haven't got one. But I think this is the best thing we've ever heard. I mean, I'm very glad that they did do this for Freddie, because if there was never such a thing as a comet for him, then that thing would never have happened. But until Brian went down to there and saw the guys, and they said, "We've discovered this comet called the Freddie Mercury Comet. We would like to name it, and we would like to. He would be there all the time. He'd be alive." So that's absolutely going to be amazing. That, I mean, what I like to do on the Queensday itself is, when it gets launched, is do a live stream of Mercury's Comet wherever it is. I can do like a live capture of it on from the various website, and we're going to show that comet live on the Queensday itself. So you'll see it probably in the corner here somewhere, and then it will be something of a great thing to have, actually, because it would be so brilliant if that. I mean, it was so amazing how one tiny little thing can go all the way to Jupiter and Mars, and he's there. I mean, it's just unbelievable. His spirit is still with us. I mean, as you all know, I mean, he's on the wall. He's there in flesh, but he ain't with us anymore. But it's very nice to have something appreciated of what Queen fans want. And Queen fans want this orbit. They want it to go to that thing. And that, to me, would say, bloody fantastic. So, well done, Brian. Well done. Very good indeed. Right, more news coming up. There was a massive thing that happened last week. Now, the first thing, right? Actually, I've got a complaint to say about this. Actually, that you guys will probably realize what I'm going to talk about. The Freddie Mercury 70th birthday party. Before I go any further of that thing, right? I want to talk about the live stream that happened on YouTube. I've got a right complaint to say to Queen Online. you guys and Queen Online never got us a chance to see the replay of the fucking band that played there on the night. What the fuck was going on that time? You didn't even have a chance to upload that video all the way through onto your channel. What did you do? You just streamed it. And then people that happened to 9 tuned in. And it was the end of the concert. And I never saw it. Thanks a lot. Right, idiots. Anyway, so the birthday party was such a great event. It was live now. See, live now at the Mercury Phoenix thing. Right. The first thing I've got to tell you is that was not bad at all for what it was anyway, for what they did. But I was very, very surprised that he never uploaded the whole video onto YouTube. What the fuck is going on? So, Queen Online on YouTube, sort it out. Get it uploaded, please, because I missed the whole concert. And I tell you what, the response that they got from that night on that gig, they were awesome. The first 5 minutes of the opening concert, Mark Martel, who did Death on Two Legs, he fucking rocked it so well. He did a great job of it. His voice was just fucking immaculate. It sounded identical to Freddie. It did. And I tell you what, you can forget the Adam Lambert shit and all that crap going on. Jeff, awesome still. And that Mark Martel guy, I definitely have to say he should replace Adam Lambert because he's a fucking good singer, he is. And he's really got the notes to do it as well. So Queen Online, I'm very disappointed at the fact that none of us got a chance to see it live. And you didn't even give us a notice. You didn't even give us notice when it was supposed to be bloody fucking streamed. So thanks a lot for letting us not know that, actually. So nothing was said on Facebook about it. All they said was all on the website, not on Facebook. That was total bullshit. So Queen Online, sort it out next time, you dickheads. That's how I feel anyway from that anyway. Next thing to talk about is the virtual reality. As you all know, that this virtual reality thing, that I've seen a video of it on Sky News on Facebook the other day. This was brilliant. It's really fucking good. Now, he was there at Sky News. It was at Sky News' own headquarters in London, and he went there to do this thing called a tech support thing, whatever it's called. They do this tech show, and it's a really good show actually. It's really good. So they got the glasses on, and he showed a video. Brian showed a video of the glasses and how it was produced and it was done, and he had the original in his hands as well. And the 3D images that he had, it was so brilliant. It was really bloody good. So there was an app you can get called 3D Online, a 3D app application, which is just a 3D app for split phones. But it's only available for not for Android. It's only available for the iPhone. It's ridiculous having all this iPhone stuff going on. So again, great thing to have. Fantastic. Now, other news happening in the world of Queen. Brian May, as you all know, he's a busy guy. And Brian May, I spoke about this a few months ago on the Queensville's thing. I mentioned last time that, and this is not the last Queensville I did, but the last Queensville, previous weeks ago, that the box set was coming out of his solo stuff coming out. It is on the cards now. It's getting produced, finally. Yes, it looks like it's coming out at Christmas time, actually, for the next Christmas release of Queen. And the solo collection from Brian May's side, it's got a lot more stuff than the Roger Taylor one, I tell you. I mean, it has got a lot of unreleased stuff from the sessions at the Alton Hill sessions at his home with Cozy Powell. And I think they've also found some stuff from the Another World sessions at his own house, where he's got some private tapes of Cozy and them's the last few hours before he died, which was kind of which is really emotional to hear actually, and I'm looking forward to that coming out. So look out for that as well. One thing that Chris, I went to Chris's house last week, and I went to see him, and it was great to see him actually, and he's great, well as ever. One thing I've got to tell you. He told me last week he was going to, now, I don't know whether he was bought it yet, but he was thinking of getting the 7-single collection, the 7 singles of Freddie Mercury, the box set that came out. And I know it's like £100 to buy. Now, after I talked to him, I said, are you sure it's wise to buy that? And he says, I like to buy it for the collection. That's all he said. So I'm not going to say anything bad about that. But if he does buy it, possible video unboxing of it. Maybe do a video of that soon. Don't know. Have to wait and see. But it'd be great if he gets that box set. Then good. It is actually a nice box set to have. It was a decent box set to get anyway from what they've done. I'm just very pissed off at the fact that they didn't put a booklet inside that box set. It's a shame they didn't do that, and they should have really took the effort to put it in and put the stuff in, you know. And but I love the reproduction of it on Discogs. It's selling for £100. But they also do. I think the guy who's selling it on now is doing free delivery as well, isn't it? Which doesn't include delivery charges, which is pretty good. So the box set of the Freddie Mercury singles collection, the 7 singles, I do have to recommend it. It's a decent box set to have, and I think they have had the possibility of getting it reissued again for the third time doing it, and see what things come out of it and stuff. But it's a nice box set to have, actually, which is great indeed. Going to quickly say thank you very much to everybody tuning into the scammers video I did. Yeah, I've had a lot of response from that, actually, so I'm hoping that you guys can try that method. Try it. Get you all back on the scammers, that's all I need to say. Right, we've got Beatles and Queen Forever. Mike is back in the chat room. He's just bloody brilliant. Mike is one of these guys who follows me everywhere. He follows me everywhere. I'm either on Facebook, I'm either on Skype, I'm either live on YouTube. And this guy is just brilliant. Brilliant. He sent me those questions today. He says, let's see. Have you seen the new picture of John? No, I haven't seen a new picture of John. I'll have to look into that. I have seen the 2 CD edition of the new Freddie compilation, but it costs $17.99. What Freddie? What? The 2 CD edition of the new Freddie was what Freddie compilation is this? The singles collection, is it? Must be a singles collection. Let me know what it is anyway. The vinyl box set looks not so nice as the labels are brown, and it doesn't look nice. Well, to be honest, to be very fair, I actually do like the way that they did the labels. I know it's a shame they didn't do the original ones, but I know why they were doing it, because it's a way that Freddie would have liked it to be shown on his sleeves. Now, I don't say anything bad about it. I mean, the sleeves and the colours of the vinyls are great. The actual printing on the labels are fine. They're just nice to have. I mean, they're a little bit shit, but that's not the point. The point is, you're buying something that's well worth for Queen collectors that you want to buy for them. But for example, if this label, Passion Records, have reissued their catalogue with that, then that's fine. But I mean, to have something that's more like the EMI message, I'm not sure. That's kind of just a little bit as it is. But you know, I'm not going to say anything bad about it. But I just say, if Chris does buy it, then I'll let you know. If he does buy it, I'll let you know. And if he does buy it, we'll do a video for an unboxing of it soon, and that'll be cool. Let's see. I'm not on Facebook. The new one. I don't know what the new one is. What's this new Freddie Mercury box set? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to discogs.com. We'll check this out in a minute. Hey, while we're getting onto that thing anyway, we'll go to Discogs in a second, actually. Other stuff going on. I lost train of thought now for some reason. That's what's called a Queensday. Talk about the other ones. The other ones. Facebook Live. I was on Facebook Live. I've done Facebook Live. I'll just say again, if you missed the beginning of the show, I'm now on Facebook Live. I'm going to be broadcasting live on Facebook for a few times because I've just got myself sorted out with Facebook now. Queensday's already sorted out for that day. So do watch it live on Vaughan TV because it's going to be really, really cool indeed. So it's good indeed for that. Right. So let's have a look at this. I think it might be. I don't know what it might be. It might be the. Let's see. See, this is why this is live. It's not rehearsed. Freddie Mercury Live new box set release. Two compilations, isn't it? Yeah, keep forgetting. You've had the Wolfman compilation side. Yeah, Messenger of the Gods, the singles. That's the one that Chris wants to buy. This is the one that's. This is the one that's. Hang on a minute. I mean, that's. Oh, I've got to. From your desktop there. That's the one that Chris wants to buy. And I tell you what, it's a nice box set indeed. And it actually looks like it's being used. This thing, or maybe it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be looked at anyway from it. But I love the. I mean, yeah, I do agree, Mike. That yes, I know that he's thinking about. That's what he says. The blue, the image of the brown image. It doesn't matter. All you get. It doesn't matter the blue image. It doesn't matter the brown image. It's just the vinyls that are interested in. You know, they're just doing something nice and new to have. So I can't see how that could be a problem for people to buy. I mean, it's a great thing to buy. I mean, all right, Discogs to sell it for a price of that much, but that's very expensive. So they did bring out on CD as well, as a double CD set, but they've cut it down. They've only cut it down to a certain limitation of it. But it's not. But the only thing is, there's a 3 CD and a 2 CD set available as well for it. But I don't think the 2 CD set's complete, because what they did in the 2 CD set was they messed it up because they just put like they unmixed up the track list and didn't put it in order of sequence of release, which is pathetic anyway to do. But you know, to be honest, I wouldn't say anything about the cut. I mean, the cover is supposed to represent. Well, let's see what it looks like. Let's blow this up a bit bigger. The cover. Well, as you all know, I think this is kind of a resemblance to Angel bring its thing down to Freddie. You know, it's a message to give to him. But you know, to be honest with you, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, the cover. If you just think about it logically for a moment, if you take just a moment to just be quiet, and think about this, right? Think about it carefully. Angel, message down, right? Think about it carefully, that, you know. So there's a reason why they've done that for, because the fact is they've just done it so much. It is pricey. It's about £100 on Discogs. I mean, it is pricey, but they're doing free P&P on that. So I don't know whether the guy wants to do free P&P of that. If a Queen fan wants to buy it, I'd buy it, but £100. It's way expensive, but that's Universal's price, though, isn't it? Yeah, on the Queen website, it's now out of stock. It's deleted now. So, but good luck for that anyway, which is cool. Right. Oh, my camera's gone off. Let's get my camera back on. Okay. So, oh, now my color's screwed up. This is why I hate XSplit. Actually, the stream looks very nice and it's nice and thingy today for some reason. Just nice and smooth. Right. Okay. Right. Other things to talk about now. Right. Now, as you can tell by the room, yeah, we're going to be thinking on this. Now, as you can tell by some of the objects in the room, the Queen room, this Queen room is going to have to be changed a bit, because I only told, it's the fact that what's happened is, when my gear was taken down last 4 weeks ago to the pub, my gear's going to have to come back in this room, so I'll have to move all this stuff to put somewhere else, because it looks like we are going to need extra sort of shelvings in here, or some sort of thing I need to get anywhere for it. But I'm having to have a think about moving the Queen stuff, or there's an option, and this might, I don't know if this will work because it might be a little bit too heavy to put on, but there is an option where I was going to put this rack, because as you can see the rack is kind of getting a bit torn, to get a new rack put in here, but at the same height as that, but to also put the Queen stuff in like a cabinet sort of top thing for us. So I am having a little bit of a change around in the room. The posters are probably going to stay as they are, but at the moment I need to change this room around because I have no room. I've got no space at all to put stuff in. It's just at the minute this room will get crammed again, and you know. So this is going to be next week's going to be crazy. So I'm going to have to try and make some space in the room. But I'd say I just haven't got the time to do that. I mean, I'll get the gear back, but I just haven't got the time to move stuff around the room. And I can't move stuff around the room really because it took like over a year to get this room ready as it was, and the paint job took a year, like 2 days to do. And then I had the opportunity to get everything back in the room as it was. So I really can't move this thing because there's a new bed I'm going to get arriving very soon indeed. So I'm getting a new bed. This bed's going in the bin anyway because it's total as it is. And by the way, if you wonder what happened to the headboard on that, by the way, the headboard, all that stuff just came off it. So it had to go. Yeah. But new headboard, new bed. I will be getting a new bed in this room. This bed's taking a lot of space in it. I'd like to just get probably a single, and I can just get a green screen on this. By the way, if you're interested in the green screen thing, I am still getting a green screen, so we can call this off, and then we can get like an image of the background of Freddie and stuff as well, because just so it just gets the room sorted out. But as I say, guys, it's just to make it's getting the time to do it all. It's just kind of it's just got a busy life at the moment. So everything's just totally as it was. Right, I want to talk about next the greatest karaoke hits live. I have to say a huge thank you so much to last Thursday. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed last Thursday. The Corrie Tavern last Thursday was my first live proper gig last week, and I loved it. It was brilliant. Everybody loved it. I got everything right. Everything was sorted, and everything to the point of it was just nothing went wrong. Everything went friggin' brilliant. Absolutely just so awesome. So I want to thank everybody down there, and I mean everybody sincerely, for their great, nice coming out for the night time. I so loved doing that, and I really enjoyed it. And it wouldn't be possible without Steve, because Steve had just been there thick and thin, and he's just guided me so well, and everything just couldn't have been timed out so fucking perfect. So thank you, Steve, for that. I really enjoyed it, and it was just a pleasure to do it. And the next one I'm doing it, I think I'm doing it on his birthday. I think I'll something like that anyway. But I'll be doing it. Don't worry, I'll be doing it again. I really enjoyed doing it. It was really, really good. Right. So other things going on. Let's see what it is. Yeah. I'm buying the Live at Hollywood Bowl by the Beatles. That's getting re-released again. Ah. How very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. It's kind of, yes, that's kind of nice indeed for it. It's good. It's good. I haven't actually bought any Beatles for a while, actually, because the Beatles, I know the Beatles are a big band and everything else, but the Beatles for me, they're kind of just, you know, they're okay. They're okay. We've also had what been watching My Virgin Kitchen this week. Was watching I watched the live stream of the brownie making, which was kind of interesting to watch. It was just something to watch, really. It was very good indeed. So it was cool. There's something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. The next video, next angry penguin. It's not angry penguin. It's just something else I'm working on. There is a couple of more videos I want to do on Queen. Because I haven't done a Queen for ages, and I mean, I literally I've been. I was trying to do a few videos the other week when I wasn't was a week I cut my finger, obviously the week I was trying to do it, and I had a very nasty infection in my finger, and I cut my finger, and literally the blade, one of the blades went straight through it on the Saturday, and it was really bad, and I wasn't well enough to work. And now all of a sudden, right, I've also now burnt my finger as well. You can tell by the red on that. I've burnt my finger. Now I don't know whether this is serious, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go to the doctors and find out what's going on here, because I think I've burnt this. So I think I've had an incident with my finger. Now I must say that as from this morning, it's not that bad actually, but it seems that I don't know whether it's just anything inside. It's got to be popped obviously inside it, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. I think I'll have to just take this in cold water and do from there. But it was really hurting yesterday. It was really, really bad. But my health is fine as it is anyway. So anything else I need to talk about? Not really, no. There's a few things I would like to mention. But I don't want to start really getting into details and crap and all that stuff going on. But now we'll have a look at your messages now on YouTube. Yes, because I've had a lot more messages from people. Yes, I will have to have a chat with you guys on YouTube at the moment. There is a couple of my subscribers. It's not my subscribers. It's just people getting a little bit out of hand with certain messages I'm receiving because well, I don't know whether I should start complaining or whether I should start asking people to stop doing it because it kind of is getting in my inbox. My email inbox on my YouTube account is getting out of hand. It's getting way out of hand, and I really should stop asking people to comment so many times on a video. That's the Bohemian Rhapsody one. And so I've just got to say something right. I don't mind people commenting all the time, but it's getting a little bit out of hand for my inbox. So if you guys can just do me one favor, can you just keep your messages down just to a minimum? Because I've just been receiving loads of messages. I mean, I'm very soon going to have to disable some comments because there's just a lot of people out there who comment and say great video and everything else is just fine. Yeah, that's great, but there's no need to go over the top with so much information that I ain't got the time to sit there and read it because I'm kind of like just trying to get through all the messages on the videos, and it just really painfully takes me a long time to delete my stuff off. So I literally will have to say, keep your inboxes down just a smidge, please. I don't mind commenting on the AC/DC one, but the Bohemian Rhapsody one, I've just got so much bloody inboxes from it, and it's like, come on, that's enough. So the comments will if I get more comments about that video going at my inbox, I will have to disable the comments, guys, because I'm just sick of people commenting on it all the time. It's just inbox all the time on my Google account. I mean, seriously, I can't keep up with this stuff. So here's one message to you guys. I don't mind you commenting on certain videos, but just don't over exceed yourselves, because otherwise you get a little bit too crazy. So it's kind of, yes, the subscribers are fantastic, everything's brilliant on the channel, but I kind of just want to think it's just like, woo! It's like, slow down. You must slow down. I mean, it's great to have people liking it and loving it and liking it and loving it. It's brilliant. So, but I just can't keep up. I can't keep up with all these things. It's way too much to me to handle. So that's what I wanted to say, right? So just everybody, just keep yourselves on a minimum level of commenting what you want to. But if you're out there being an idiot, starting to dislike videos that you don't want to watch, well, that's just you people being either stupid or either you don't want to really be interested and just want to go somewhere else. So I'm especially to a person, Ian Smith. Mate, I don't know what you are still wanting to do with Queensville. I don't know whether you are interested in doing it, but to be honest with you, mate, you ain't got back to me about anything about it. You've got a family life, so I'm sorry, but that ain't going to work. So I don't know whether you're just taking the piss or either you're just really waiting on a message from Skype. I don't know what you do, mate, but come on. I'm running the business here, for God's sake. So yeah. These things I really don't like to talk about live on air, but I have to get them out there because, you know. So, yeah, just be sensible next time, guys, please. For the sake of everybody else, calm down. It's only a channel. It's not like you're watching other channels that are absolutely insane. I mean, it's insane. But, yeah, especially like the other destruction guys. So, yeah, just take your time, guys. Don't keep messaging me every day. Just message when it's necessary, because I'm just getting my inbox is just totally just like woohoo. Oh, I'm glad that's off my chest now. I'm glad it is anyway. Right, not a long show today. Not a long show of Queensville today, but I thought I'd just give you an update what's happening. So Queensday, definitely next Saturday. The next Queensville will happen earlier this week because of the fact we've got next week. Next Monday it won't be on because I'll not be doing it on YouTube next week. I'm going to be doing it live on the Queensville page next week on Facebook. So I'll have to state this very carefully. Next week's Queensville will not be on here. It will only be on Facebook next week. Because the reason is the Queensday's got to be sorted out. Timing with Queensday to Facebook will be live only on there. So you guys can only watch it live on Facebook next week. There's no Queensville going to happen on this channel next week. So just remember, guys, the link for the live event will be posted onto this video when it goes live on Facebook. So just get you know, guys, that's what's going to happen next week. So it won't be live on YouTube. And it will only be available for a few days on Facebook. But I will get a chance to download that and post it onto YouTube. So you guys, if you didn't get to see it live on Facebook, then you guys can see the preview of it, the next video of it on my channel. But it won't be live on Facebook. It won't be live on YouTube next week. So don't worry about that, guys. But if you're on Facebook, don't forget you can subscribe to me. You can add me as Tez Super on Facebook. I don't mind. It's great to have. It's great to have everybody talking about Queens. Brilliant. I also would like to add me on Skype, and also remember the Discord app as well. Discord chat. And it's another thing I want to bring up. I knew something I want to bring up. Discord, the Queensville Discord chat room will be active live on Queensday next week. So that's a big thing as well happening next week. So get involved in that because that's going to be a very good thing to talk about. And I can talk to you live on air. So get involved. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really good indeed. So apart from that, guys, that's all I wanted to say this week. Not a lot really that I can really go on about now. But yes, I've got things to prepare now for Queensville. Next week, you might see the room change because I think we're getting a bit crammed in this room. And yeah, just loads of things happening next week. So tune in for that anyway. All right, guys, I'm off. So have a great week. And I'll see you guys next week on Facebook next week, not live on YouTube next week. Don't forget, there's a few more videos going to be uploaded on the channel this week. The Queen one will be uploaded soon. So have a good week. Until then, bye.